This is going to be the final episode of Undertale Yellow. You see, I was fighting the Axis, the boss that I lost to last time. So anyways, then I fought him for like an hour and 30 minutes, and like I did better. But like I just spent like a lot of time on Axis. So anyways, then I ended up putting on easy mode because I'm kind of bad. I still ended up dying a ton, but this is just gonna be the full attempt. I just realized that that's gonna be a bit boring due to the fact that sometimes I miss. And also sometimes I just need to use the stalling strategy to give myself full health. Because if you actually dodge the ball from the turbo meter, that just, like the energy ball, you don't take damage, or it doesn't restart that part again. It just ends the turn. You can literally just wait as many turns as you want. Maybe they should just use it until you reflect it back. Well, anyways, I actually just really struggled with this boss because I'm kind of bad. Okay, there I actually should have just dodged it. Anyways, sometimes I also just don't always get on the first try because I'm kind of bad. I forgot to, also I forgot that I was breathing into the mic last time. And I think that was like very loud. I don't think I'm breathing into it this time. Anyways, sometimes I just miss it because I'm bad as well, so it's gonna be something annoying that I also probably should have edited it out. I'm not gonna edit that out though. Anyways, actually some of the later attacks are just really, really bad to do. Like, normally you take a lot more than 4 damage per hit, but because I'm playing on easy mode, I'm not. This attack is actually kinda easy, and so is the other bomb one. This one is harder than the bomb one though. Actually, on some of the ball attacks, if you just stay still, it will end the phase. Well, anyways, I can just stay still for this, and it's like really good because I can just get full health. Because on I think the second episode of this, I got the Silver Scarf, which is proven to be still now the best armor in the game. I think it's frankly a little bit early to get that. There's still that one person who was lost in an area that was really weird. That was very confusing. I still don't know what's happening with that guy. When I did the ending of this game, I didn't know what was happening, but I thought it was really cool still. Also, each one of these shots that get past this is like 4 damage, and I don't even have. Also, I skipped fighting enemies, so now I'm like broke. So like, I barely had any money. I think Axis gives you a lot of money. Oh, I'm going to do the thing. This is going to take a bit of time. Also it got really annoying to hear the music for this 1 hour, like an hour and 30 minutes of this straight. This attack is also actually a bit easy for being one of the final attacks as well. I find this one to be really, well, not really difficult, but pretty difficult. Surely here I like, okay, yeah, there I do it. Anyways, I end up beating him, and also this is the sparing method. Anyways, then there's this this guy, he's a bit spooky, I don't know what he's saying, it's like a video I think. I don't know what this guy was saying though. It's a bit spooky. There's like a whole section where we did some other stuff, but never really realized it. Anyways, this is the final boss now. If you seem confused, don't worry, I am too. I skipped all the dialogue. Anyway, but actually, also beating Access gave me a lot of money. Anyways, we were supposed to go through the end of the Steamworks again, which means, but you know, but there was like an event, so we can, you know, go through the entire thing faster. So anyways, I walked the entire ways through the Steamworks because I didn't realize that event, I'd be able to crawl in it. Anyways, I found this phase to be the second hardest of the different phases. I think I'm supposed to like cut out the death. Well, anyways, the first attack I end up getting a pretty good strategy for eventually. Staying at the top was not part of that strategy. I also ended up finding like a videotape behind somebody's grave. I don't know who. I was skipping all the dialogue. I don't know what that was for. It says you can't think of a use for this. Maybe you're supposed to put that in that TV thing. Anyways, you're supposed to dodge that effect because then it freezes you. And you're supposed to try to, yeah, that's probably the first phase hardest attack. The one before it feels like the most luck-based one. Anyways, it's actually a really cool attack, and the way you're supposed to alternate is actually really cool. I think it's awesome. I think I ended up fighting this boss for like 2 hours. Or maybe like an hour and 40 minutes, 45 minutes. I would do that again, frankly. It was a really fun boss fight. And the ending was still awesome. I didn't know what was happening, of course, but it was still awesome. This attack, I kind of just changed through it, and then this part was... Yeah, that part was a bit easy, like that second part of the attack. The first part I took damage I probably shouldn't have. I think... Oh, by the way, this is kind of like the Asriel fight where you get to start at the end of each phase. So anyways, this is the end of phase 1. Oh, also everything's pink now. Anyways, I actually was a bit bad at dodging this attack, and I ended up taking like a lot of damage from it. I don't know why I took so much damage from this attack. It's not even that hard. Anyways, at the end, I become yellow. Anyways, then I start shooting things. We can use the big shot and then the regular shot. Anyways, there's like a cutscene where something happened, but I skipped all the dialogue, so I don't know what was happening. Now there's like a shield thing, and we need to use the gun. Also, now everything's pink and it looks really cool. We're supposed to break that. A fun fact, that thing actually has too low health. If you just start shooting at it, the instant, also this auto fire, I end up turning that on. It doesn't even feel like that much of anything, man. But anyways, if you actually end up for like that first attack, which is really hard, you end up just, also wait. They just got an attacking turn, had a cutscene, and then did another attacking turn. That doesn't seem very fair. Anyways, the first thing at the start actually has too little health to ever tank like 3 shots, and it doesn't move. And by the time we get 3 shots off, it hasn't done anything, so the first part is actually really easy. Like there, for example. And auto shoot doesn't really change anything about that. Anyways, here I start turning on auto fire. The one with only 2 bullets is actually kind of easy. I found this to be the easiest phase, because like if you get past the first move, it's kind of easy. Like, the rest of it's pretty easy. And then on top of this, they actually give us another ability, the ability to dash. Even through things and we don't take any damage. Anyways, we damaged the shield. I think it's a shield. I don't know what that actually is. Anyways, turns out the different axe becomes something actually useful now. Hope gives us 1 hit where we don't take damage. Endure gives us a free heal. And then Remember gives us a speed up. I find Remember to be the least useful because I'm already used to having the regular speed. And we also have a dash as well, so we don't need exactly more mobility. And then Remember, I find Hope to actually be the most useful and Remember to be the second most. Because a lot of the time, if we're remembering, if I'm going to be using Remember, it's going to be giving me a either one hit or maybe a little bit less more of leeway of getting hit. And if it's going to be, and if it's like too low where it wouldn't fully heal, it's probably useless because I can just use items, because I'm pretty sure each other phase gives you all your items back actually. Also, there was like a cool area before this where I was able to get some stuff, and also when going through the entire Steamworks again, I was actually able to go to like a shop place, and beating Access gave me a lot of money, and I was able to use that. Anyways, in this attack, it's a pretty cool attack. Found it a bit easy though. Oh, anyways, now there's the 3 of these ones. This one is a really hard attack. I wonder what actually happens if you shoot right now. Probably nothing. Anyways, this is a phase now. This phase is really cool. I think this is my successful attempt. I cut out a lot of the losing out, of course, because 2 hours and 30 minutes when only 45 minutes of that was looking around. That's not going to be very good for the amount of time this is going to take. Too bad you don't get the dash at the start of this phase. It would be a lot more convenient. Anyways, I get back on this phase. I'm also nice to see the start of each phase's thing again. Like on first phase, it was just spinning around the staff. That wasn't very long, but later it gets a little bit longer. Anyways, oh wait, I thought you needed to use a big shot, but then I just used a regular shot. Anyways, there was another cutscene. I think I'm forgetting now. How many phases were there? I am confusing myself. What's that? Okay, so phase 3 and phase 4 were different. Okay. Well, anyways, also they have that stun effect where if I, if I like go there and I don't move out of it, I get stunned. I think that one's actually pretty cool though, because like, it makes it so you can't just find an easy spot to stay still. Anyways, I think this was actually the easiest phase. I don't even remember it. Surely it couldn't be that big of a deal if I didn't even remember it. It does introduce a lot of the more important ones. Also, most of our healing items just heal full HP. I think there's one which only heals like 10, but like, they're all still really good. Okay, anyways, we can just... Now they move, actually. But, we're actually, very good. So we don't... oh wait. Oh, still do it. And this time we end up doing the big shot. We were still probably one shot away. Also, every time that's happened, there's been a cutscene. Anyways, now there's the 4th phase. Fourth phase is really cool. Well, the whole fight is really cool. Everything is pink and red. Those are some really cool colors. Anyways, this is the first part of the new attacks. I was kind of bad at the start with this attack. I ended up being able to do it with taking no real damage. Anyways, the black hole it's really, 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 really bad. It's like I'm cooked if I get the black hole. And then there's that one, which, tracks where you are, then there's that water spout. Oh wait, did we immediately cut to me beating this? No, I think we lose here. I'm pretty sure I showed the final attempt in full. Also, after each attempt, I had to do the whole animation of them, the one unskippable dialogue box, where you just need to wait for it to go, and then them, getting up. Anyways, I died there, and I was actually so close to beating it there. That would have been so much less attempts. Also, auto-fire is a setting where you can turn on it, where you, turn it on and off with C. It doesn't really feel like an easy mode. Anyways, I had to deal with this, each attempt. The animation looks really, really cool. I ended up turning my volume down because that was way too loud for me every single time. Anyways, this was my winning attempt, I'm pretty sure. I'm very much using my dash and my shots. Well, I'm not using it to get the auto fires, but... Well, anyways, there I took actually no real damage. I think one time I actually died on that. I ended up just removing that attack quickly. There's these ones where you could shoot them, but there's so much of them, and then to one-shot those, you'd need a big shot, so I just don't kill those ones. And then there's this attack. If I get one of those circle attacks, oh, this wasn't the one I'd do it. I thought it was. But anyways, that one circle attack really cooks me. It kind of just stops you from being in the center. I wonder how much times we're actually gonna see this. I thought it cut out, most of this, but, I guess not. No, no, I don't. Anyways, this phase is actually really cool. This is the hardest phase, by the way. The waterfall attacks, when they first start up, they have a pretty large area of effect, so that's a bit annoying. And also their shield has like a lot of health. And then the bombs were actually just not that bad unless I accidentally make them, so I need to stay still and move at the position I'm at, so if I don't move away from them or towards them, I'll need to like do that. I just realized I can also dash through the bombs. Well, just spamming dash is also not very good. Anyways, also that one specifically follows where you go for a bit, I think. Anyways, I'm actually getting really close. Is this the attempt I do it, or is this another attempt where I die? Also, surviving there was all luck, by the way. Also, I think this is probably the hardest Undertale adult win fight I've ever really done. Like the night wasn't that hard, right? Maybe I was really lucky with this fighting the night. It took me like less than 10 seconds. It didn't take very long to do that tonight. Also, the hallway of Sword I found to be a bit easy. I don't know. Even a lot of the attacks actually should not be that hard. Anyways, this is the end of the fight. Really great fight. I don't know why they gave us the prompt to do the big shot again there. It doesn't make much sense. Anyways, we end up, sparing them after a bit. I didn't realize you needed to press Z-tail a little bit. I forgot about that. Well, also the ending was peak, by the way. Well, also we ended up doing the fight was in here, and then the other two guys were here, but they were not very good at the video game. When does I thought I cut somewhere. Yeah, I guess I didn't. What? I think I forgot to cut. I definitely did. Anyways, I wonder what they're actually saying. I think this part is actually unskippable dialogue, because I would have skipped it if I could have. Anyways, this part is also pretty cool. Oh, also, I couldn't skip this dialogue, so I ended up having to read it. That's a part of where I thought the ending was still really good. Because you see, I had to read. Well, I didn't have to read this. I could have been off tab. But I ended up actually being on tab for this. Anyway, oh, I did end up cutting. Well, anyways, Clover's dead now. So this is it. After all that work, just to become another cog in the machine. Also, and this is Flowey. You grew on so predictable. I could undo this all right now, but maybe for your rest. After all, there's always another. I wonder how annoying I sound with the voice changer. I can't say it's been fun. Oh, who am I kidding? Till we meet again, friend. Anyways, that was Undertale. Yellow. I'm not cutting out of the credits. You guys have to deal with the credits too. A lot to deal with. Anyways, these were the people who made this game. This was peak. I just realized Toriel just found us, and then we fell out one puzzle, and then we were never found again. That's a really funny thing to think about. Pretty sure I actually did read Dalv's dialogue. Dalv is awesome. He's really cool. This part, I wonder why this was actually like, did they just need more, room for the credits? Because like the bunny guy didn't particularly do anything. And then there's Mel. That guy was a side character who was important. Was the mining part really that interesting? I mean, important? Wasn't the dancing guy more important? I also forget about these guys. These guys, they weren't that important. They were just mad that we were like breaking flowers. Anyway, this is the best scene in the game. You see, all four of them were here. You see this, I mean, they were normally all here before, but Dalv being here is especially peak. I actually don't know the other thing that he put in the boat thing. I don't know what that was. I think I'm supposed to remember it. But I don't. Maybe that's the thing they gave me before I went to the Steamworks. They did give me something, I'm pretty sure. But I mashed through that, so I never found out what that was. I wonder, this actually kind of confuses me why too. It doesn't, I think it's supposed to be like because of justice, I think. I don't know, it confuses me. Anyways, this game was peak. Like peak, it was amazing. I didn't like the axis though. That's only because I spent an hour and 30 minutes fighting him and I find him to be very annoying. But the final boss was peak.